Hey guys, Steve here. I'm in Chicago, Illinois, in this hotel, and this is the city. Some of the buildings. That big tall building up there is the John Hancock Center. We went up to the 95th floor and we were looking out from there. A lot of pretty things to see. I'm here on an anniversary trip with my wife, and we've just been exploring this big city here. It's kind of amazing. A lot of big buildings, as you can see. Now, we came here 3 days ago, and the idea was that we were going to just spend a couple of days and then take off. Yesterday, we were getting ready to leave, and we checked our flight status, and they said the flight had been canceled because of snow. So if you're looking out here, you will see that this looks like a beautiful day. Blue sky. Not a cloud in sight, but if you look down here, you can see there's some snow still kind of sitting there in the gutters of this one building. It definitely was a snowstorm yesterday. Snow, crazy. They called it thunder snow. Like we have thunderstorms in Florida, they have thunder snow here. It's a new term. But so what happens is this crazy snow comes in and ice and really, really strong winds, and the planes, it's not safe for them to take off, so they just sit there and they tell everybody, you have to stay another day, Floridians, and then they like rub it in and stuff. Anyway, so we had to stay an extra night, which is why I'm not there right now, because we couldn't get a flight until Sunday night instead of Saturday, which was our original intention. It is so hard for me to get my head around this, that there's this blue sky, this beautiful day that we have today, but yesterday it was so thick. Okay, see these buildings over here? Like these ones in the back? You couldn't see them yesterday because all of this was just a whiteout. It was like a big cloud right here, and you couldn't see anything past this building right here. Everything back there was just in a cloud. It was snowing so hard, and the wind was blowing so hard. We were walking home last night down this street over here because we went to see the Avengers movie. But as we were walking home, as we were walking back to the hotel, we were getting bombarded with this snow, and it was so strong that we had to lean into the wind. And the snow was coming at us from an angle, like coming at us like this and pelting us in the face like little pieces of ice. A couple of times I had to walk backwards with my hoodie just because it was so painful. Unbelievable. It's so hard for me to comprehend and understand how it could change that fast. How it could go from, 75 degrees to 30 degrees and just go from this nice pleasant day to what we had yesterday, which was just incredible. Anyway, I want to go for a walk. I want to show you something. Hey, look, there's my wife. And so I want to walk through this hotel, and as we're going, I want to tell you that a couple of days ago, we were walking outside, and we decided to rent these bikes. And they have these bicycles that you can rent. And we took a couple of them and just went for a ride around the city. And, we would go see different things and take pictures of the city and go through these parks. There's a really beautiful fountain, and we could see Lake Michigan and all these different things in shorts and a t-shirt. This was 2 days ago. So look, this is what it looks like. We were actually riding our bikes right down here along this lakefront drive, and we went through this park here, and then we went down further where you can't see from here, but this is Lake Michigan. It's beautiful. It's like the Caribbean. It's really, really pretty. Right now it's kind of cloudy because it got all churned up from all the crazy wind that we had the other day. But again, how is it that it can change that fast? That's just so hard for me to comprehend. It's so incredible that the wind could change that fast. There was a story that we've talked about before where Jesus was out in a boat, and they were in a lake called the Sea of Galilee, and it was a lot like this. All of a sudden, the wind started kicking up, and the waves were building, and I'm sure they had, I don't know if they had snow, but they had thunderstorms for sure. And then the disciples were getting really scared, getting really worried. They thought they were going to sink, thought they were going to capsize. And what happened was Jesus comes along just walking on the water. Now, I don't understand this. My brain is not big enough to get this, that he was walking on the waves. Like, I don't know if he was walking on waves like this, or if it was like a surfing thing, or if he was just walking in a straight line. I don't really know. I wasn't there. But it says that it happened. And then he spoke and he said, "Peace, be still." The waves actually stopped. He was able to calm the waves. My head is just not big enough for that. So I just have to accept it. I can't really believe that. But we know that it happened. And he had power over what's out there. Even more incredible than that, it's the love that he has for me. That he loves me so much that he would die for me. That he would give his life, willingly lay down his life for me. Just like one of those superheroes in those movies. I can't even get my head around that. A God that created the universe, that made everything, that put all this together. I mean, he made all of this. And he would die for me. He would die for that person down there jogging, or that person in their car, that guy in the golf cart, whatever he's doing. Those people over there taking selfies and stuff. I don't understand that. God of the universe, who made everything, and he gave it to us, and then we started messing it up. We started screwing it up, and he said, instead of just letting you flounder around and fall apart, I'm going to actually give my life for you. I'm going to come in and fix the problem. I'm going to fix it for you. That was an elevator door. I'm going to fix it for you. I'm going to do something else and give my life for you. That's so crazy. It's almost like this beautiful summer day that turns into a winter storm. I don't understand that either. But I know it's true. I know that his love for us is true. And even though it's hard to understand, it's something that we can put our faith in and believe in. Because the God of the universe is the one who loves us.